welcome to Madworks Garage. Happy New Year. It's 2020, yes, 2020. Bit odd that, but anyway, it is. Anyway, when we picked the Jeep up last year now, is it that long ago? I guess it must be. Right, car goes by. We got all this stuff with it, so I'm going to give you a quick look to what we got. So I've got to find new homes for it all, because I don't need it, and well, it's not doing me any favours blocking up my van. So anyway, let's have a quick look, see what we got. I have got rid of some of the rubbish because some of the food products were in here, and the flies and maggots were growing, so they had to go. Anyway, here we go then. So we've got a box, a green one, possibly army, I would say. Yep. And it says on the front here, hand fired, something or other, in 4 cans or something. Anyway, that's that. No, CNRS. What's that? I don't know. Anyway, so we've got this. It's got nice little handles on it, so it'll make something nice, like you can make a bedside table out of it if you was that way inclined. I wondered, can you actually see that down there?
Yeah.
If you can imagine, you know, you want a coffee table or whatever with a lamp on it. It just so happens I've got a lamp here with a lamp on it. It looked quite cool, wouldn't it? That brings me on to a lamp. Nice lamp. This will probably end up cleaning up and putting in my new kitchen because it's really cool. Yeah, that's another story, the kitchen. But anyway, that's quite a cool thing. We've got this one, big old box, and within the big old box we have a tin. I don't know, you army guys are going to know much more than me. Anyway, a tin. That's quite interesting. A copper something or other. That's copper. It's solid copper, so it's probably worth a quid just in copper. But quite an interesting thing. It's like it goes in a corner and put stuff in it. Anyway, copper thing. There's a little thing for holding things. It could be screwed to the wall. A holder thing. Obviously, it's not army. But this is all the stuff that came out there. And some brackets. These are nice. These old wall brackets, shelf brackets. Quite nice. You know, we need a bracket. There's a few brackets there. That's it in there. Car coming. I did try and stop the traffic for recording, but the police wouldn't have it. So that's that one. The box. Now this is a food container, I think. Hot food container. I thought it was something much more sinister when I first saw it, but I've sort of been led to believe it's for putting your soup in, or like stew, or anything really. So we've got a hot food container. It's not perfect, it's got some damage, but it's still there, isn't it? That's the thing. If that's any use to anyone, probably worth all of a quid, but it doesn't really matter as long as it goes to a good home. So we've got that. And this is for carrying a reel of wire, I know this, for radio, telecommunications, I think, something like that. Not very old. Ammo box. Early, I don't know where it was an early one, I think it was an early one. And in here, there's some lovely jubblies in here. Now, this, are you still recording? Oh, I have to cut that out now, won't I? Stop playing with it. It's alright, my cameraman's playing it. To be fair, it's not well. Right, I'll get the lid off. This is really cool. I know what this is. See that? Now this is a tyre inflator, and you use it by screwing that into taking a spark plug out of your engine, screwing that into the spark plug hole, and putting that on your tyre. Hey presto, your tyre goes up just on the compression of the engine. And now that is a really cool thing, really cool. And I had no idea what it was until a friend of mine told me what it was. But yeah, that's what it's for, and that stays with the Jeep, so I've got to put it in there. So that screws in, lovely bit of kit, screws into the spark plug hole, then you put that on your tyre, and with the engine running on 3 cylinders, it blows your tyre up. You know, absolutely incredible, cool, man, love it. So that's the same with the jiggle. For some reason my cameraman's wetting himself, I don't know why. Anyway, plastic drinks can, load of rubbish. This is cute. Little GB sign. I think it just slots on motorbike or something like that. But really nice thing. That'll be staying and going with my bike. No, you're not having it. That's right. He's waving at me saying, I'll have it, I'll have it. He's not having it. We're doing the other thing with it. Right.
Neighbour.
These are, well, actually came with a yes,
Engine starter.
thank you. Right, we got this gun, we thought it was a flare gun, but as it turns out it's an engine starter for an aeroplane.
With compression.
So it goes in, you turn it, locks it in, and then bang, and it starts, it helps the engine to fire. Well, anyway, these are some of the cartridges that we use for that. Now, someone's going to turn around and say, no, it's not, they're not for that, they're for this or that, which is great. It says, but then, having said that, these are actual cartridges for a flare gun, because it says on there, white SMK puff. See?
Hang on.
You see?
Yeah. Puff.
So these aren't for that, they are actually flare gun cartridges. So got that completely wrong. And there's quite a few of these. So if anyone wants some spent cartridges, I've got a few. You know, good for a display or whatever. Excuse me a minute. Could you shut up? I'm trying to do a video here. Blooming kids. Right. So I don't want to have to edit all this out. We've got this little tin. It's empty, but it's a little tin for food and gas. Quite a cool little thing. There's a Ferrari. Now it's the last thing I thought I was going to pull out the box next, but there's a Ferrari. I don't know why it's a Ferrari, but there is. It's a bit of metal. Don't know what that's for either. Got some interesting reflectors. Quite a cool reflectors. Don't know what they're off. Someone might know. Again, there might be someone might be actually looking for these, but anyway, some reflectors. A little box with a little box inside the Russian dolls. That is a box with a box. I think there's something in there, but I'm not taking all the bits out. Another little box with some of these cartridges in. Signal kit, but these cartridges are all empty. They've not been used. But might be used to someone, no good to me, all needs to go. So inbox me or drop me a line, leave a comment or whatever else if you're interested in any of that. There's a couple of motorbike books in there which I think are supposed to have gone over the house by now. Triumph motorcycles, classic superbikes, United States aircraft, and motorcycle story. Right, well, all those come out of there and be taken over the house. So if I pass that over to my cameraman, go and put those somewhere safe. And a nice first aid kit here. I like this, so it's not very early, but it's totally complete. It's never been opened. It's just like new. That's quite a cool thing as well. Anyway, that's it in that box, so we'll pull that out. Okay, I've just popped inside to show you some of the stuff that I had stashed away in the Jeep. These are two of the helmets that I got with the Jeep. One's Belgium and one's French. I think we'll find. Don't have an American helmet. For some reason I've got two Belgium helmets. So that's a French one. Belgian one there, and my original one that I've always had. There's another Belgium helmet. But anyway, close enough. If anybody needs a Belgian helmet and want to swap for an American helmet, I'll be quite happy to do that. Anyways, we've got 3 helmets. We also got some original goggles, I guess, to wear when your screen's down, so you don't get a fly in the eye. So yeah, pair of goggles there. A couple of these little pouches. I don't think there's any age to them, but still nice little pouches for carrying your fags if you smoke. Nice rucksack, which I've used already. Put it through the washing machine and it's blooming useful. So anyway, couple of there, got that. And then we get to this bag. In here we have these boxes. Now these are quite cool. This is. Now I've got 2 syringes here, which I've got a feeling is for administering morphine in the field. If I can get them out without sticking myself with it. One's got a needle, one hasn't. So it's the one with the needle I'm a little bit careful about, which is there. Because you never do know, do you? Anything could happen. Right, so here's the one with the needle. Let's get a bit of a close-up on this. Now you tell me, is this an original syringe? It's locked at the moment. No, it's not. It's got a lock on it. Is that an original syringe from the day? You know, when you get half your leg blown off or whatever, and then you scream for morphine. Is that what it came in? I've got 2 of those anyway. I mean, they're obviously old, but I don't know whether they're the originals or not. But anyway, I need a bit of cork on the end of there or something to stop it sticking in somebody. But 2 of those we got. Quite nice things, I suppose. I'll try and get them back in there. Oh, hang on. There is, in fact, a plastic or a glass thing stuck in it. It's a little glass thingy. So I guess that'll stop it sticking in here, won't it? Good.
Test tube.
Okay, so that's those. Quite interesting. And then we have this. Oh, this is lovely. There's a little Vesta box here for keeping your swan vestas in. And you undo that. Oh God, how do you undo it now? That undoes like that. And then you swing it out and there's your vestas inside. I think they're all a bit old. That one's completely knackered. It could be original, you know. But anyway, full of vestas. And then you strike it on the side like that. And you like your ciggy or your fire or whatever. But nice little Vesta box, quite interesting. Also got a nice compass, plastic and aluminium, all working, and a little magnifying glass built into that. Don't know how old it is again, can't see a date on it. It just says US patent. Yeah, no date. Anyway. That's that, little compass, really nice knife, pen knife. This says Sheffield, this is a surprise. 1953, so not particularly old, but old enough. So that's got the date on it. Nice little knife. 2 blades in it, one tin opener, bottle opener, and knife. What's that? Got some little, I don't know what they are. Tiny little thingies. They look like out of a carburetor actually. They could be little jets in there. Couple of little spanners, pair of tweezers, always handy, and a whistle. So there you are, that was quite nice. Quite nice little thing. Ain't gonna go in there. I suppose things like this should stay with the Jeep if that's where they came from. And in here we have a little stove. Got a brass stove. Is it all there? It looks like it is. Burners there, little fuel can, and the rest of the stove and the arms to sit your pan on. So that's really nice as well. Something to keep with the Jeep too. So that's that. Just a few bits of cloth and camo cloth, and that's that in there. They're quite interesting. Put that back in there for a minute. And then we get to, I think the tool roll I showed you in an earlier video, but here it is again. I've got a feeling that's the original tool roll. I'm sure it'll get put right if it isn't. And this is a toolkit that I found in the bottom of the Jeep, in the back of the Jeep, underneath the seat. And as you can see, it looks like it's all been painted in olive green. So basically all the tools that you need for the Jeep are in this box. Everything's got olive green on it, and I guess he made this toolkit up especially for the Jeep, like. But got everything in here, vice grips and all sorts, and a nice little socket set. Ooh. So this will obviously stay with the Jeep as well. What's that on the bottom there? That's nice. Petroleum spirit, highly flammable. Nice little badge there. It's of something. You could stick it to there, couldn't you? Anyway, there you go. So that's an interesting set as well. Got some interesting pliers. Look what I've just found. That is the other retaining bracket for the battery. I thought that was missing, but there it is. I nearly bought a new one. No, I didn't now. And something else, I don't know what that is. Anyway, there you are. So the ladder looked in there. So that's where it is. When I get to that bit, I'll stick it back on. And then, last but not least, toolbox, ammo box, and in here we have a huge amount of old spanners. So there's loads there, and these are most useful. They're brake spanners. Never got enough of these. Never got the right size either. But that's one right on the top. I don't know if there's any more in here. Probably is. But loads of unusual spanners as well. Obviously American, a lot of these. Well, it's brittle, that one, so that's English. But, lots of spanners, lots and lots of them. So all need to be gone through really, and then put up in the storeroom in there. It wants its own board really, so we keep them all together. Some lovely bits and pieces. Anyway, there you go. So that's what I found in the Jeep. Right, so we're on to the next ammo box now. And in here we have quite a few things. We have I think this is like a waterproof overcoat thing in here. Do I want to get it out? Because I don't think I'll ever get it back in there again. But I think that's what that is. Got a nice little case here. Now I was told what this is for, but it slipped my mind completely. But as you can see, it's in really good condition. Very good condition. I can't remember what it was for. No, doesn't even say on there. Anyway, I don't know what it's for, but I can't remember for the life of me. Anyway, yeah, but it is 1941, so that is incredible condition for its age. I don't know whether we can pick the date out there, but I think I'll probably hang on to that because it's so early. It'll go well with the Jeep. So another thing to stop it. This is a cool thing, little seat. I mean, it's probably not, but it's just clever. and cool. So again, that'll probably stay with the Jeep as well. Thermos flask. I don't know. We've got loads of these little tins, and this one I know is RAF. Yeah, well I know it 'cause it says on the top RAF. You see, so it says RAF on it. So quite a cool thing. My dad was in the RAF, and my oldest son's going in the RAF. So quite cool. There you are. So we've got quite a few of those. Another one there, and that has got some 2.2 air rifle pellets in there. A little tin with some bulbs in. I don't know. Nice little tin. This is nice Dunlop tin, early one. My boy's having a meltdown now because he wants it, but yeah, anyway. And we've got some of these tins with all the screws and stuff in, all the really nice old brass screws. I don't think they're making any more of them, maybe. And another one with these little, I don't know, rivets or something they are. Anyway, a load of those in there. So some nice little bits in there as well. So that's it in there. All wants sorting out. Putting it in its rightful places really. Mirror. Don't ask me why, it just is. Got a nice telly lamp. Well, this was in perfect condition till my dog got at it. It was literally sat on the floor. He came by, wagged his big old tail, knocked it over and broke the globe. But it's just a globe. We can get them. So it's a nice lamp. Again, probably stay with the Jeep, that one. Half size can. Got loads of these Jerry's. It's a little one there. Quite an interesting box, little wooden box, UK military explosives written on the top. And it's got little bits of ropes and webbing and all sorts of stuff in here. And there's like a little reel of cable there. And whether that's a tripwire, you know, for explosives, so you set it up on a grenade or a landmine or something like that, stretch that across. And that's the wire, and boom. I think that's what that is. Anyway, there you go. There's a few bits in there, bits and pieces. Nice little box again. In here we have some canvas. So it's like a canvas sheet. I don't know why this is. And then we've got loads of clothing. This lovely hat. See, so if it rains, I'm doing all right. And it's got the Mac that goes with the hat. So we got that and a Mac in there. And then we got jumpers, all sorts of jumpers, socks. Not that I'd like to wear them, but we've got socks. What dates have we got on these things? No dates, no dates. Well, loads of clothing. There's loads, loads of stuff. These are. I was told these are for chemical warfare trousers. Got like a special gauze inside them. These are all new, and there's quite a few pairs of them. So if anybody needs any chemical warfare stuff, let me know. Got quite a lot. And then we got things like these, which are the bits that go on your legs. I don't even know what they're called. I have no idea.
Sock suspenders.
They go like that above your boot. So I've got a pair of them. These. Now I've got a feeling these are for the Jeep. These old gloves, look, these are beauties, and they do fit me. I've tried them. You see, nice little gauntlets. On bikes, my bike or driving the Jeep. Hey, cool, aren't they? So I'm talking to the lads here. So I've got a lovely pair of them. Pair of them. Loads of bits of clothing, loads of I'm not even sure what that is. It looks like a belt of some sort. They've got little poppers on the top. Don't think it's been used in a long old while. Right. Okay. So that's them. So that's that box. I mean, there's a lot more stuff in there, but don't really want to pull it all out. It's only clothing anyway. And then we get to the ammo boxes. Now, ammo boxes aren't worth anything, really. Get it open. But this one I found especially interesting, because when I opened it up I was surprised to find a pair of glasses, a very early angle grinder. Well, you know, like I would say it's 70s maybe, and for an angle grinder that's quite old because they generally break and get thrown away. But this, I did test it and it still works. It works really, really well. So there you go. It's a Wolf grinder. Remember the make Wolf? And it comes with all the wheels and everything inside there as well, which is quite amazing. But you know, when you get something you think, do I put it in the workshop and use it, you know, or is it something that's worth preserving now, because I ain't you ever going to find another one, you know? I don't know. Anyway, anyone collect Wolf equipment and like that, maybe it's for you. Maybe it'll go to a good home. Okay, there we have more surplus. It's quite a nice old drinking vestibule, as they say. Smells alright. Nice little one. Little can. Oh, that was supposed to go back in with that one thing, wasn't it? You bought it, but you did ask. A lot of people have asked me to do a video on all the stuff that came with the Jeep. So for all you lot out there that keeps asking me, this is for you, okay? And there's a few more, and some of these containers, smoke signals, but there's nothing in there. Put some bulb holders for some reason. So, and a sort of a frying pan. I shouldn't want to fry an egg in that, mind. Bit me in. It's crazy, all these boxes of stuff. And here we got more ammo boxes, with more ammo boxes inside the ammo boxes. All ones like this, and like this, and like this. So it's ammo boxes and ammo boxes, you know. Don't know whether you can get the camera closer, can you, Benj? Get all this out of here. Again, we got more ammo boxes. They're all empty, I think, apart from this one. Oh, interesting. Right, got a counter here. Little thing actually. I don't know why or what it's got to do with the army or anything like that, but it's a little counter. I thought that's quite interesting. Anyway, that's that. Got some more webbing stuff, or whatever you want to call it. There's some little stoves in here. Quite a few of these little stoves. Anybody know what that is? It looks like you light it and run like hell, but I don't know. A bit old. And some old lenses. A couple of old lenses. And I've asked before, I'm going to ask again. What is this off? You see this? It's like a sprung-loaded arm for something. Any ideas? Any ideas what that is? I have a lot of those, and I don't know what they're for. There's loads in here. And then, of course, these, we all know what these are. These are the issue for opening up your cans of meat. So when you've got your spam or your ham, or whatever you call it, luncheon meat, you always have one of these. You can open up your tin. I've got a few of those as well. Another one there. A bit of kit if you need it, if you want to have your luncheon meat. Right, so that's all that's in there. I'm trying to be quick because, like I said, it can get extremely boring looking at stuff like this, I think. So they're all the same, all empty, apart from they've got something in it as well. Oh yeah, interesting. Little clock and switches of some car. Name that car. Anybody name that car? Might be someone out there looking for this. It's a metal shroud, so it's not cheaply made by any means. But the switches look 70s to me. I don't know. Enlighten me. Got loads of fuel caps, loads of them, and just other bits and pieces. Don't even know what they're for. Anyway, that's that. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 jerry cans there. I've already let a few go to me, mate. This one is USA. I'm guessing that should really be on the Jeep. Should really be on the Jeep. Doesn't have a date on it or nothing. Just says USA. But I think that's for the Jeep. And these are just normal jerrys in here. This is quite interesting. That is a communications tent, as far as I know. I was told that by a friend as well. It makes a bit of sense because the Jeep is supposed to have a radio in it, but it's missing. And I have put a shout out for help in knowing what radio it'd be. It's got the junction box in the Jeep for the radio, but that's all. I've got this lovely old enamel strip lamp. Don't like the lamp, but the actual fitting's lovely. Green and white. It would make a brilliant modern light if we could change it out for a LED or a number of LEDs. That might end up in the new kitchen as well, yeah? Don't know for sure. Got a little box and some lovely old boots. They look like dispatch riders' boots to me. They've been re-heeled a few times. And it doesn't really say anything in them. Oh, hang on. There you go, 1945, dated 1945. So that is the end of the war. A pair of those. The other one, I think. Yeah. Pair of those, 1945. Are they dispatch riders' boots or are they just standard issue, army, I don't know what they're for. Tell me. Leave a comment, please. Then we got some of these hobnail bus. Hobnail boots, look at those beauties. You wouldn't want to get kicking from from them, it would really hurt. There's a pair of them. Size 9. And then we got a pair of these. I don't think there's any age for these. Well, there's age, but not 40s. Pair of motorcycle boots. Nicely re-heeled with screws. Phillips screws, no less. A pair of them as well. There you are. But those boots are interesting, I think. Put those away. Right. And like I said, the communications tent is interesting, but I don't have any poles or anything with it. If anyone's got a picture of one, it's got like a tube that all the wiring goes through to get to it. If anyone's got any information on those, or I don't know how old it is, I have no idea. Let me know. Leave a comment. And that is about that. So there's nothing more to show you, really. No, there's nothing more to show you. So if you've got any information on any of this stuff, or if you're interested in any of it, or you can give it a good home, blah blah blah, then leave a comment at the bottom. Hope it hasn't been too boring for you. I'm sure the next video should be doing the either the master cylinder on Eugene or the prop shaft on Eugene, and that'll be the next 1 or 2 videos anyway coming up. Yeah, thanks very much for all your comments that I've had. I hope you all had a great Christmas and have a happy new year, and I'll see you all again real soon. Anyway, for me, Madworks Garage, bye for now.